Hey guys, as you guys had seen in one of my previous videos, if you saw it, if not, if this is a new one, you will see that we got a new storage cabinet for this space right here. You guys have already seen it assembled actually, but I was going to do a start to finish video on the Seville UltraHD storage cabinet. It does have stainless doors, potentially sides. I don't remember. I know the doors are stainless for sure, but it is 36 inches wide, 18 inches deep, and then 6 feet tall. So I have it out of the box over here. It comes in a decent sized box. It's about the size of this stack right here. They box it pretty nicely. Looks to have some nice powder coated sides to it. I think the shelves are made of the same stuff. If we go over here, you can see what the doors are made of. They're just made out of stainless. So I'm gonna work on assembling this, and then I'm gonna kind of give a little review on it for you guys, and let you guys know how I feel about it, and if I think you guys should check it out. I did get this at Sam's Club. I got it on Black Friday, I think for like 160, which is almost 50 bucks off. So if it's around that time of year when you're watching this video, maybe wait for that to come up. But we'll take a look at this. We'll start getting it put together, and we'll let you guys know how we feel about it. I don't want to do a video of me putting this together because I think that'd be kind of boring, but let's take a look. I got the first few pieces together. I got the sides together, which are pretty nice. First thoughts are I really like the metal on here and the powder coating that they use. It looks pretty nice. They have like these little nutsert type things. They work out pretty well. The door is really nice looking. One initial concern to me is that the two-piece design, I knew it was two-piece going in, but the two-piece design does make things a little, I don't know if you can see that, but it looks maybe a little wobbly. I think once we get it all together, it'll stiffen up a bit, but that's my initial concern is the sturdiness, but I think once everything gets together, it'll be fine. So I'm gonna keep working on this. I'll get this thing together, and then I will come back to you guys with the finished product. All right, guys, so we made some progress. I wanted to show you a little bit here before I went and put everything together and got it all stacked up and closed up. So let's take a look. So I got the doors on. Let's just close these so you guys can take a look. It has nice magnetic close there. It seems to magnetically close here as well, so you don't even need the key really if you don't want it, which is good for me because I don't want to use the key. So just stepping back, it's a real nice looking cabinet. I did have one issue with the nutserts on one of these bumpers in the back. You can't see it now. The nutsert just spun, so the screw is sticking out, so I'll probably just cut that off. It's not a big deal to me. The rest of it was pretty nice. You do have the lock here, so as part of the install, you just install this rod, and then that locks up into little holes here. So you need the magnet there, so that door does magnetically shut. And this one seems to magnetically shut. It does have bumpers here. I don't think they're magnetic, so I don't know why that feels like it's magnetically shutting, but I'll take it. Actually, I think there's a magnet behind there. That looks to be the case. So you don't even need to use the key, and because this makes noise, I might actually just take that off because I won't lock this. But so I'm getting in here. This is, I think it's 36 inches wide, 17 inches deep, something like that. If that's not the case, I will correct myself on screen. And then it's 6 feet tall, so I'm about 6'6". You can see where it is. So it's a good height. It's got a lot of room in here. The shelves are pretty easy to install. You just put these little guys in there. And that's kind of that. One thing I did when I installed the door, I did this screw first. I kind of held it with one hand, and then I used my Milwaukee right angle drill. But then I just put that in there loose, and then I went down here, and these are separated because it's two pieces, but I went down here and put another one of these two in. Did them loose, and then I could, again with one hand, pull the door up and kind of line it up where I wanted there. And then I just tightened the top one. It made it super easy putting this on. You can do it by yourself. It wasn't too difficult. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put the shelves in here, and then we'll show you guys the finished product, and then I'll tell you guys my final thoughts and whether or not I think you guys should get the shelving unit. All right, guys, so I got the shelves in here. It's looking pretty good. I really do like just the fit and finish of it. I was worried about stability initially, but there is no flex in this thing once everything came together kind of as I thought. But you never know until you get it together. So the shelves are real nice in here. I think they have like 150-pound weight capacity. Let me see if I can find that real quick. Yeah, 150 pound weight capacity. So we're not going to be storing anything too heavy, but that is good to know, and it's a pretty decent load there. So yeah, that's kind of it. I'll just close it up here again. I just really like the finish of that. It doesn't totally match my box, but I think it looks pretty nice. So that is the Seville Classics Ultra HD storage cabinet. My initial thoughts on it, like I said, I was worried about the stability. It is a little light, which is nice for mobility, but it's a little wobbly right now. Like, I wouldn't say wobbly, but it feels light. So once I get my stuff in there, and I have plenty, I think it'll feel just fine. Alright guys, so one thing I want to say before I end this video is that it is probably a good idea to fully stack this before you put the doors on. You can see I have all my stuff in here fairly neatly organized. And then it does seem like it adjusted a little bit once I loaded it, because now it rubs up here. Not a big deal, we'll just loosen those over there. And then if you look, it did the opposite. It's rubbing down there now, so we have a bigger gap up there. So I'm just going to close up that gap. Yeah, I don't really know why that moved, but just a thought for you guys if you're watching this. Before you put this thing together, I would load it down before you get those doors totally tightened on there, or even possibly load it down before you even put the doors on, and then I would tighten it down. One thing I really liked is that this is the first thing I've ever built that actually came with a screwdriver. It came with a magnetic screwdriver. It made the first part of the install very easy. Then I got to know, I was trying to gauge whether or not those nutserts were very strong. They seem to be pretty strong, so then I just switched over to this. You can just use a drill, but it was very easy to install. In terms of installing, in regards to space, I did do it in just like this tiny little area that I have here behind my car, and I was able to do it. So it was pretty easy in that regard. So I did this probably in about an hour and a half, doing different steps at different stages and everything. So you could probably get this done in about an hour. It's a real nice cabinet. I think I will put the link in the description so you guys can check it out. I got it at Sam's Club. I think they have it at other stores as well. So if you guys have any questions, be sure to ask in the comments, and I'll try to answer them to the best of my ability. I want to thank you guys for watching as always, and we'll see you guys in the next video.